have the entire Unearthly Cosmetics Spring Magic collection. I am itching to try this out today. I'm so excited. Hello and welcome if you are new here. My name is Rachel, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. We're gonna play with all the products in the new Spring Magic collection from Unearthly Cosmetics. I will link this collection down below in the description box, as well as everything else that will be on my face. I'm gonna give you some close-ups and swatches, give you some information. Let's do it. So there are quite a few things in this collection, and I did receive the whole entire collection in PR. I wasn't expecting that, so I feel very, very lucky. I'm really excited about it. So let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. Typically now with Unearthly Cosmetics, they put their eyeshadow palettes in its own protective box, which is really nice. When you open it up, it's stuffed in with the styrofoam, foam, this stuff. Here is the palette. Really gorgeous outer packaging. I love the artwork with the hand holding this bouquet that are actually skull flowers. When we open up the palette, the actual palette cover itself matches the unit carton. And then on the inside, we have this absolutely gorgeous springtime color story. We've got half mattes and half shimmers, which I really enjoy. And honestly, I swatched this palette. It swatches amazing, especially the shimmers. Unearthly shimmers, since they've gotten this new formula, has been phenomenal. And I really enjoyed this color story. I definitely feel like I'm gonna be able to get neutral looks as well as colorful looks out of this, which is always my personal favorite. This palette is currently available for pre-order. It retails for $78. It is estimated to ship mid-end of May. A spectrum of hues reminiscent of blossoming flowers, fresh foliage, and the gentle embrace of springtime sunsets, this palette is your ticket to a world of endless creativity and captivating looks. So one thing that they're doing now is they're offering all of the products in the collection to buy individually if you prefer to do that, which I think is really good. I know a lot of people, at least in the comment section of my videos, really wish that they could just buy like just the palette or maybe just one or two things from the collection. So that option is available, although again, it is available just for pre-order right now. Then we have the blush palette. This is the Spring Magic Incandescent Blush Palette. This is the outer carton, same artwork as the palette. This is what it looks like, same artwork, and it opens like a book. You do get a really nice mirror in there, and then we have these beautiful, very glowy blushes, almost like a colored highlighter, at least upon swatching them. Now I have used the glowy blush formula from Unearthly before. They've done them in past mystery boxes. And although this is a different formula, look at my cat. He's always has to be the moment. Anyway, even though there is a different lab, a different formula, they do give me the same feeling as like the Valentine's Day mystery box from 2022, that type of formula, but definitely excited to try these out on the face. The blush palette is also available for pre-order, the same shipping date as I said for the eyeshadow palette. It retails for $32. Introducing the Unearthly Cosmetics Spring Magic Incandescent Blush Palette, a collection of 6 radiant blush shades that will illuminate your complexion with otherworldly luminosity. Inspired by the enchanting hues of spring, each shade is carefully crafted to evoke the magic of the season, bring a touch of ethereal glow to your cheeks. I feel like this is a really well done blush palette in that there are several different undertones, different depth, etc. We have 2 incandescent liquid highlighters. Unearthly Cosmetics has done liquid highlighters in the past, but I guess this is a new formula. There are 2 shades, Awaken and I'm Sprung. They retail for $15 each. Awaken is described as an iridescent pink, and I'm Sprung is described as an iridescent teal green. It says they are formulated with a lightweight and blendable texture. These liquid highlighters effortlessly glide onto the skin, melting seamlessly to create a radiant finish that lasts all day, whether you're seeking a subtle sheen or a bold, otherworldly glow. The Spring Magic Incandescent Liquid Highlighters are your secret weapon for luminous perfection. They actually do have the same component as like the Heather Austin lip gloss, where it is like a longer plastic tube, and the doe foot is a pointed doe foot. Same idea as the gloss. And speaking of gloss, there is also a gloss in the collection. So this is the Ghoul Glaze lip gloss in the shade Pollen. Looks really beautiful. Again, the same component as the Heather Austin gloss. At least that's the only gloss that I've seen them do this packaging with. That's why I keep bringing it up. But the same pointed doe foot. The gloss retails for $14. It's described as shifting between shades of pink, orange, yellow, and green. Ooh, capturing the essence of a blooming garden in full splendor. Sounds great to me. Is a very, very light, sweet scent. You can purchase the whole collection in a bundle for pre-order, once again, for $138. I do have an affiliate code with Unearthly. It is just Rachel, and it will save you 10% off if you want to use my code. Thank you so much. It really does help my channel out a lot, and it saves you some money as well. But today I am going to be creating a look. I'm going to try to use all of the products for sure. But unfortunately, I only have time to do one look with this collection for YouTube because I'm just swamped with work. I'm swamped with new releases coming in. I'm going away for the weekend. So like it had to be today or I wouldn't be able to put anything up till like midweek next week. So I definitely want to create a look. Like I couldn't wait till next week. I wanted to play with these products, but I will absolutely continue using the products. I will create more looks for short form content. So Instagram, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram if you don't already. And then I'll also upload things on YouTube Shorts. I'm trying to be better about it. I don't always remember to do it, but Instagram, I upload almost every single day. So head over to Instagram and follow me. But let's create this collection. I'm so excited. I would love to know if you picked anything up from the collection, if you missed it, if you're interested in picking something up, or if you're skipping, let me know. I'm gonna be honest with you, this shade Mystic, this multi-chrome, I need it on my eyes immediately, if not sooner. So I'm absolutely gonna be basing my entire look around this shade. Can you see that? I'm not the best at showing shifts, but ooh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna go in with a Sigma E35 brush. I'm gonna go into Flourish over here, like really pretty pink. And I'm just gonna put this through my crease. I have already primed my eyes, by the way. I love that Amanda, when I say Amanda is the owner of Unearthly, I love that she's doing spring magic because the original fall magic is one of my favorite palettes of all time. And the new Fall Magic Remastered, I also absolutely love. So when I heard that she was doing Spring Magic, I was on board. I was like, yes, give it to me. How many of you out there have the original Fall Magic palette or had it and decluttered it? Let me know. Effortless, beautiful, spectacular, wonderful.
Brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
I really love Unearthly's mattes, always have. All right, next I'm gonna go in with a BK Beauty 206 brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Blossom. Who remembers the TV show Blossom? I haven't thought about that show in a long time. I'm just gonna put that a little bit lower in my crease as well as in the outer corner. All right, next I'm gonna go in with this really cool like angled brush from Blend Money. It doesn't have a name. And I'm gonna go into the shade Clove, which is like a cool tone brown. And I'm gonna deepen up the outer corner with it. All right, I put the NYX glitter primer all over my lid and now I'm gonna go in with Mystic. Oh, this shade is so beautiful. Let's do it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. Can I show you the shift? I don't know. I'm not great. Oh, I think you can see it. On my lid, it looks pink, and in the mirror, it looks like a green. You can also see my water bottle up on the counter over there. I love that. But yeah, I love it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some more makeup on my face. We can come back, continue on with the look. All right, I put on some more makeup, as you can see clearly. Like I said, everything's gonna be down in the description box in case you're wondering. Let's finish up the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with a little tiny baby brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna go into Clove, that deepest shade, and just run it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little pencil brush from Blend Money. This is the B3, and I'm gonna go into Blossom and just blend that out. And then lastly, I'm gonna take this little tiny Alamar detailed diffuser brush into the first matte shade, Flourish, and blend it out. I'm so thrilled that there is a matte white here. So thrilled. I'm absolutely gonna be popping that in my inner corner as a highlight. Love it. And for my waterline, I am gonna actually pop in a cream liner. This is from Flower Beauty. It's the Forever Wear Eyeliner Crayon in the shade Moonstone. So thrilled with this palette. So excited to continue creating looks with it. I feel like I see so many looks that I'm excited to create with this. Stay tuned for sure. Okay, the part that I'm the most nervous about, you guys, is this blush palette. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a super glowy blush person, but if Unearthly Cosmetics comes out with something, you know I'm trying it because I just love them as a brand. So I always love an angled brush for my cheek products, and this one has a little bit of fluff to it. It's not too dense. This is from Morphe. I got it years and years and years ago. It doesn't even have a number on it. Because I'm wearing pink, I want to go maybe mixing these two together, Crystal and Familiar. So I'll go into Crystal, I'll go into Familiar. Very lightly. I'm going to ease into it. Okay, let's see what this looks like. That's really pretty. Okay, I can go a little bit more, I think. That's pretty. It's not very strongly pigmented, which in a case like this, I like that I can like build it up to be what I want it to be. But you guys know I'm very acne prone. So products like this tend to emphasize that. I mean, that's just the nature of a shimmery, shiny product. That's really pretty. I actually like that there is a little more pigment base to it than I was expecting. It's not quite so much like a highlighter where there's not a strong base color. There is a good amount of base color to this. So I actually quite like that. And I think I'm really gonna like this orange one with the right look because I do love an orange blush. That's really pretty. I don't hate that at all. It definitely has a strong shine, but it's not chunky. It's pretty. I like it. It's pretty. Are you a glowy blush person? You'll have to let me know. All right, we're gonna go on to the highlighters. I'm going to use both, just one on one cheek, one on the other, just for the sake of testing. So the shade Awaken is the pink. I'm gonna apply this with my fingers, but I'm first just gonna put it on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna pick it up on my fingers. And then I'm just going to pat this on. Actually, with this blush, it's probably gonna work great more just like melting into the blush. That is beautiful. Ooh, that is so pretty. I liked the original incandescent highlighter that they came out with. I thought it was very balmy, not sticky. And this is giving like, honestly, kind of the same feeling. Oh, I just said I wasn't gonna use it on this side. Yee! Pretend I didn't do that. This is Awaken, very pretty. It blends into the pink blush really nicely. All right, then we have the shade I'm Sprung. Has pretty strong like blue-green. So pretty as well. And I feel like these two color highlighters are gonna go with the palette so well because there are so many greens and pinks. So let's try this. Wow. You see that? Super pretty. Very easy to blend out. It's got to shift without being sparkly. So that, oh, yummy. That is so yummy. Look at that. She's beautiful. Okay, so as for the gloss, let's put the gloss on just on its own, just so we can see what it looks like. This is the shade Pollen. Again, it has like all of the, well, I read you the description. There's so many different colors in here, and I can absolutely see it. I'm gonna back up so that I'm not so close to the light. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at, can see the shift right away. I'm very familiar with the Unearthly Cosmetics gloss formula. It's very balmy. Not sticky, not goopy. It feels like a lip, like a liquid lip balm, if you will. That's so pretty. You can absolutely, I mean, I for sure can see the pink shift in there. Pretty strong, at least from this angle. That is gorgeous. Feels very nice, like the usual Unearthly Cosmetics lip gloss formula I'm used to. So this is Pollen. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, finish everything up, come back to show you the final look. All right, I'm back with the finished look. What do you think? This shimmer on the lid is just beautiful. Of course, now the lawn people are leaf blowing right outside my door. We're just gonna keep moving, okay? This is what it is. Let me give you my initial thoughts. This is not a review, okay? This is not a review. I can't give my final thoughts on something I've only used once, but this was fun just to play with the products on camera with you, okay? So, eyeshadow palette. Really love the Unearthly Cosmetics formula. You guys know that if you've been here before. This is quite a large palette, but I do think it's laid out very nicely. You could really stick to simply the rose and get a cohesive look. But today I did skip around a little bit and you could easily mix and match these shades as well. So, you know I'm not a huge blue girl, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing with these blues. Just because I love the quality of the shadows, I feel like I'm still gonna like the look I create. But I will continue using this palette. I will put it in a palette ranking in the future when I have my final thoughts on it. And like I said, I will create more looks with it. Then let's talk about the blush palette. I'm pleasantly surprised with how this blush looks. It is very glowy, like there's no doubt about it, but there is a strong enough base color where I do feel like it's still a blush, not a colored highlighter, if that makes sense. Is this my favorite formula of blush? Is this my favorite type of blush? No, but that is just a preference thing, okay? A lot of people love a really glowy blush, and if you do, you might like this. It's pretty. I'm probably gonna maybe use this more like a blush topper, like putting down an actual blush and then just sweeping a little bit of this on top. That's more likely how I'm gonna use it, but of course, again, stay tuned. The highlighters I think are so pretty. Like I love a shifty highlighter and I really love the Unearthly Cosmetics Multi-Chrome powder highlighters, and this is giving me the same vibe where it is that really shifty, colorful highlighter without having a chunky sparkle, although I do like a chunky sparkle too. But this is just beautiful. Both colors are beautiful. Really enjoy that. Really easy to use. When I used my fingers, I blended it out quite easily. The lip gloss is really pretty. So when I went off camera and came back on, I lined my lips and filled in my lips with a lip liner, ColourPop Beeper. And then I put this on top. That's just typically how I would wear a lip gloss anyway. And I think it looks really pretty. It does have that little bit of subtle shift without being overly like metallic or something. And it just looks really shiny, very comfortable, really nice formula. So overall, I'm really excited to continue playing with this collection. And again, I would love to know if you picked it up, if you're planning on picking it up, if you're skipping on it. What do you think? I would love to know because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.